Yeah, it's Motor Diabolical coming at you with another movie review. I'm going to talk about Holland that was on Amazon Prime, that came out on Amazon Prime with Nicole Kidman and other Hollywood actors. This movie will start off kind of slow. I give this movie a 3 out of 5. It was just taking too long to get to the point. Nicole Kidman's character was playing a wife of this guy that was like a eye doctor. And she was trying to figure out if this eye doctor was cheating on her, and come to find out he was a serial killer. And he was making these, he had a model train. Then he had like a model, what you call it, like a model neighborhood along with the train set. And then he was putting all the people that he unalived into the little train set neighborhood. It was crazy. Yeah, they had a little son. Him and the son was working on it. Come to find out, he was unaliving folks, going out of town, unaliving women for some reason. Just, I don't know why, but he was married and had a child. I guess he was just trying to let off some steam being a serial killer. So it is what it is with that situation. But she ended up getting into like a little affair with a little Spanish dude that was a teacher at the high school. Both of them was teachers at this high school, and she ended up getting a little affair with this Spanish dude. He was kind of simpish. He was trying to help the female Nicole Kidman's character find out if her husband was cheating on her. And he was driving around following the husband in these different cities and stuff, just being a simp, trying to help this woman. But he could have just sat up at home and just waited on this dude to, get himself in trouble. So, come to find out, they end up seeing him going out of town, and they end up following him. Then the dude, the Spanish dude, the teacher, he followed the dude all the way to some female's house, and then he walked up in the dude's house, not the dude's house, but the woman's house behind the guy, a husband, and then he ended up seeing him unaliving some female, and then he tried to get like a closer look with a camera. I'm like, okay, dude, he already got the information that he needed with the dude going to the female's house. That's all he needed, but then he wanted to go inside the woman's house to get a good view when he didn't have to do all that. And come to find out, they end up fighting each other, and he ended up stabbing him in the gut, in the stomach. And then he even called the police or nothing. He just left, and he tried to get away on a boat instead of going back into his car, which was stupid. Then he ended up pushing the husband, the serial killer husband, to the to the lake. There was a lake by the woman's house. Then I'm like, okay, dude, you gonna call the police? Or you just gonna sit here and just not say nothing? All he had to do was call the police. He didn't want to call the police. All he had to do was be like, look, I followed this dude because I thought he was some type of serial killer, and come to find out he was. That's all he had to do. He didn't have to run away from the scene and all this stuff. This movie was just, it was okay. It just didn't make a whole lot of sense from a logical standpoint. That's why I give this movie 3 out of 5. It just didn't make a lot of sense. And I come to find out at the end of the movie, Nicole Kidman and the little son, they went to a hotel room. The Spanish dude followed them, and they ended up getting into an argument about calling the police, and like a TV or something hit him in the head. And then the husband came back, was at the little hotel room. There was like a lake or some type of little ocean or something around there. Then the dude was fighting the Nicole Kidman character, and she ended up shooting him and stuff like that. It was a build up to this. It was just all over the place at the end. Did nobody call no police? They didn't say anything about like any investigation going on, nothing like that about this dude being a serial killer. Did nothing come out about this guy being a serial killer at all. That was the downfall of this movie for me. But like I said, I give this movie a 3 out of 5. It was okay. It was decent. It was a decent budget. It wasn't too low budget. It seemed like they had like some money put into it. I think this movie got like a 23% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's not a good movie for them. It was okay for me. I mean, for the other critics, they think, they said it wasn't a good movie. So, my honest opinion, it's decent. It's worth a watch if you got like an hour and 50 something minutes to spare. It's a decent movie to watch. It's not boring. It gets entertaining towards the end, but it's not, it doesn't move as fast as it should. Like I said, I'll give this movie 3 out of 5 stars. The Murder Diabolical and Holland.